who's talking first.
I don't know. Do you want to talk first?
uh, I'm not a fan of talking first, but I'll do it if you want me to.
I'm also not a fan of talking first, but I'll talk
It's
first because
it's
I can
horrible,
do it.
isn't it?
It is a bit horrible. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh no, it seems like we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Speed Simpsons race between the one and only Baconman12 and Chris Runs. We have a very exciting race here. We have 4th versus 5th, both PBing 2 or 3 months ago. But also, Chris has a win in this tournament so far, and I don't believe Bacon Man does. So Bacon is coming out strong today to keep his hopes alive. Name is Axington123. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and jellyfish enjoyers, and Nico. Joining me in the commentary booth today is the one and only House.
What's up, guys? It's yeah, good to be back.
It's your,
Good to be
it's
on
your
Speed
boy
Simpsons
House.
again. Yeah, I'm stoked. I haven't watched any Shah for over a year, so this is going to be fun.
Let's go. I believe both runners are pretty much ready.
Ready as can be.
I'm ready yet.
Okay, House,
All
I'll
right.
let you do the countdown.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, good luck to you both. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, good luck.
Proud of you, House. How was a tough moment? Had to nail it, and you did. I didn't expect that I would have raced a race before doing comms tonight.
Oh yeah, I saw you raced Vapor, didn't you?
Did, yeah. Some say I won.
Moral victory.
Moral victory. But we have a pretty standard bush track here. You know.
Go back home and...
We have a 110 versus a 110. Pretty good.
Yeah, very good start from both runners.
Sweet. Oh, out of control.
A weather report. Don't you worry. I've got a shipping forecast. We know the other day we had some issues with Southeast Iceland. It was gale force 8 the other day, but for you Southeast Iceland fans, there is no gale force warning tonight. The wind is northeasterly becoming cyclonic, 4 to 6. The sea state is moderate or rough. There's occasional rain for fog patches, and visibility is moderate or good, occasionally very poor. So the rain is a bit more, but the actual gale forces are less. So as long as you got your poncho, you should be good. Thank you. Back to you, House.
No problem. That was a very comprehensive shipping forecast. It was also very hot outside today, where I live. Also, what's happened to Baconman's timer?
I believe our lovely
Looked like it reset on the mission.
Might be a little.
As he framed the wrong segment of the live split.
Yeah, I believe he's framed the mission second time.
The mission, yeah, because it reset. It reset. Yeah.
And we can see
It reset once he's completed. Yeah, that's a good point.
Weather-wise, it was quite warm today compared to yesterday.
It was beautiful.
Yesterday was not beautiful.
Yesterday was okay. It was quite mild in the evening, which I appreciate.
Oh, but all day was just.
Yeah, it was like trying. It was trying to be nice.
Oh, not here.
Oh, not here. Oh, okay.
It was raining.
Oh, yeah, I forget you live.
pouring. The old man.
You're closer to the.
Bumped his head.
I didn't do it.
Couldn't get up until morning.
Bars. Yeah, are you closer to the west coast than me? Because I'm like.
Oh, I'm
like.
way more west with you.
Yeah, I'm like central east.
West side is the best.
Planners, look. Everyone sucks but me. I love to sit.
People are asking you to be louder. It's the first time for everything.
I can't believe Nico is asking me to be louder.
What were you thinking?
But
Mistakes were made.
That was an exquisite Lenny push from Bacon.
that was
Even better from Chris.
Oh, Potato on Crack would probably have both of them at a 7 or an 8 out of 10. The Lenny push.
It's crashing time.
Great textbook.
Though Chris made a small menuing mistake there, you know.
I blame society.
It's not going to cost him, but it may get in his head. He's now a whole second and a half behind Bacon.
Oh, I swallowed my gum.
Yeah, Bacon will beat him to the quickie mark.
Lousy rotten karmic retribution.
I can't believe a prediction result of last race was Vapo.
It's
And Bacon getting a much cleaner office space there.
okay.
Both
That
going
was
for the
so good. Bacon.
Sweet.
yeah, that was beautiful. Both going for that relatively new strat of
Must never.
So Chris failed the phone booth, failed
Anyone like these
the normal strat, and now is he gonna get the
going for the
one
backup.
pickle?
Going for the
Stupid like a fuck.
looks like it.
Yep, he got the pickle.
I'll clean this mess up later. Wow, I need a disco nap.
That's
But Bacon's already halfway done with Blind Big Brother.
Like anyone like
yeah, that's a very big diversion for a Homer one anyway.
Can you come in?
For sure. I don't remember why, but a couple of us were talking about the best relay in Speed Simpsons history the other day. And obviously you were on commentary for that. Then I
Yes, with,
remembered that with Lambton.
Go ahead. Yeah, Lambton, the great Lambton was in the booth.
Yeah, the good old days.
Because it was one Chagger and one Rat
Yeah.
to keep it balanced.
It reminded me that we put all our eggs on a Bacon Man Homer 2 basket, and they all just crumbled.
Yeah, I mean, I think we left in too much of a deficit anyway. But yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Fan is spying on us.
he would have had to have got like a 7-minute Homer 2,
So
which back then
sexy
was
when you're paranoid.
not even close to thinkable.
Let's do this thing.
But that was a fun race though.
It was.
Always good to see the legendary Jaw play the game.
For sure, for sure. Although Giga Croc is talking in chat about choking Homer 1 and destroying in Homer 2. Why is it in every run I ever see them play, they choke in both Homer 1 and Homer 2?
Yeah, why not both?
Homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid. I thank you for the GLXELTEA.
He's tuning in live from the great city of Hull.
Oh, big Hull fan. I believe he's a Hull
Yeah.
2015 fan. Yeah, but I'm the jester. Just don't vote me out.
I am evil Homer.
Bacon having a bit of trouble there with the traffic car. I think for
Yeah, that was
the people this level, it's like... Oh, I love Town of Salem. I was playing it earlier, actually. So
that
Chris,
like-
Chris made a mistake with Office Space, yeah. So he didn't get phone booth, and he didn't get the normal strat, and he got the one pickle. Whereas Bacon's Office Space was pitch perfect.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. So
I might be one of the only people who plays Town of Salem on a daily basis. So you know, anyone ever want to add me on Town of Salem? Feel free.
Is that like a social deduction game?
It's crashing time.
Or is it like a
Yeah,
MOBA basically?
yeah. It was better than Among Us.
Right, dumbass.
It's not surprising. I'd be up for playing that if it's not too spenny on Steam.
Oh no, it's
Was
a
it free to
browser
play?
game. It's a browser game.
Oh, sick. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Vengeance will be mine.
Yeah, I'll look into that then for sure.
Yeah. It probably is free on Steam as well. I think you can play it on Steam.
Fair enough.
Oh, free on browser and like £2 on Steam. Okay. Getting the all the facts here.
Making
ooh,
notes.
this weekend might be hard, but you know, I'll see. You know,
In your
see what my time is like. I could do
Yeah, I might.
potentially 8:50 on Sunday.
Sunday would be good.
Unfortunately, yeah, no, no, I'm commentating Monday, so Sunday at 8:50 p.m.
Nice.
Yes,
I'm
team.
commentating tomorrow at 11:30.
Nice. With the one and only LP3 Cinema.
Of course, yeah, the GOAT.
I wish I had a Team Montgomery. I'm so talented and good looking.
Is that a 1044?
That was pretty good, yeah. I believe the fastest runners get, what, a 10-2x nowadays?
Jesus.
Yeah. I was happy with my 11-3x in a race.
Yeah. I was happy with like sub 12.
I'll never lose these
Yeah.
handles.
I'll get you, Bart, just like I got Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Yeah.
Afraid so.
Afraid not.
Things are so different now.
Stay in your lightning
For
fast
sure.
wit.
I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for like the first thing I see that's going to be like mind blowing.
Nobody does it better.
I do Malibu phone booth limo.
Malibu phone booth limo. Okay, that sounds cursed.
At least some of the top levels do. I'm not sure if these two specifically do, but that is cursed.
Time to rock.
As someone who's a very big phone booth limo enjoyer,
Off for Bart.
Malibu just seems so cursed.
Like,
How am I gonna get
yeah, like Malibu is yeah, it's got no like weight behind it.
And Bacon there with like the 3-point turn at Herman.
exercise?
Oh, Chris thinking he's gonna have to go to DMV to get his license, but not quite.
Nah, you can take the bus
Easy
Uh,
peasy.
or hop in a taxi. Although he probably hopes he doesn't have to hop in a taxi.
I just wish there was a school bus on every level.
How about a hard one next time?
I mean,
The
if you pay car lock, yeah.
Full speed ahead.
The Wendell House special.
Quimby. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
get
Wendell
this.
versus Quimby. What a race. My only win on Speed Simpsons.
Let's go.
Oh, odd one doesn't.
Every race with House is a good race. What is your stance on small children driving vehicles? I believe that saying that about Peter Dinklage is not very nice, and I will not talk anymore on the topic.
Mine. All mine.
Yeah, I think they should lower the age of driving in all countries.
Ralph, we're
Yeah.
Because the quicker you learn something, the quicker you get good at it.
For sure, yeah. If you're
Kids
driving,
soak up.
I won.
Like, look at like coding. Like kids learn coding so quickly. Imagine that with like driving.
it's like a second language, right? If kids learn a second language by the
Yeah.
age of like 5, they could be multilingual easily. Just put
Yeah.
them behind the BMW, Can't be any worse
Yeah.
for normal BMW drivers.
By the time they're an adult, they'll be flying planes.
Don't have a cow, man. Whee!
You're bang for my store.
I miss the old school 2-2 escape, like through the thing.
We don't have the
Yeah, where yeah. I never understood the physics behind the new one.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh, Chris off to a bad start in this nerd race.
I gotta play
Yeah, I have heard that some people use cars as actual vehicles.
energy depleting. Need sugar. So sick of this happening.
Ah,
My ovaries.
we are not
That was
afraid
funny.
to say the real things here.
Yeah, they hated Jesus because he told them the truth.
That'll pay for all the damages. That was totally awesome.
And also, there's 20 seconds left for predictions.
You're all
Chris so
mine.
far has
Yeah.
3%. Deacon has 97%. Was 19 to 81% now. There's 10 seconds left. Get your predictions in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
6, 5, 4, 3,
Time for
2,
the game.
1.
over.
Oh, it's locked. It's locked.
It's locked.
Whoa, wicked.
Ooh, the big spenders.
LT and Turney Street.
Totally. Hey, sprint.
LT will win big if Chris comes through for him.
I heard LT really likes
No
the casino.
problemo. Hey, Snake. Oh, I shouldn't enjoy this so much.
extreme.
Now shifting into a different gear. Yes, Bacon really needs this victory here.
High score.
'Cause
Here I come.
going
Listen
into
to
this,
Oh, that was great.
going into this,
Don't have a cow,
Bacon has 0 wins, Chris and Zedaran has 1 win. So if Bacon, and I believe Chris and Zedaran has played, Chris and Bacon are obviously playing, and Zedaran and Bacon have already played. So if Chris wins this, he's in the driving seat to go 2 wins and make it to the next round.
It's too cool for school.
And because Chris beats ZRN, ZRN would need to end up on 3 wins to go through because of a head-to-head stipulation,
Right.
which I don't believe he can now,
Whoa, wicked.
but I'm not
I don't
100%
remember
sure.
this being here before. Woo, nice one.
Basically, a lot of math. If Chris wins, he's most likely to go through. If Bacon wins, it all goes down to average time, and if ZRN can steal a win somewhere, he'll be in the driving seat.
Interesting. So there's a lot to play for here.
Sure, yeah. Whereas Bacon, if he loses this, I believe he's pretty much out. Even
This
though
is
he does
Bacon's
have
second race.
4th race.
Yes. 4th race, and he's what 0-3.
4th race. Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah. So there, this is like a must win.
Yeah, his other
And
matches
his other
against
matches
Hoss.
Okay.
So yeah.
He's got a tough assignment ahead of him.
Rusty broke.
For
He's
sure,
gonna
yeah.
progress. God, it's so weird to think that Bacon there's a group where Bacon is one of the weaker runners. That's just mind-boggling.
He looks
dust eaters.
That is crazy. But also,
we've got-
Bacon came into this with a lot of people thinking that he might win this. Thank you very much for a raid. This is a Speed Simpsons race
huge raid.
between Baconman12 and Chris Runs. This is a sub 120 bracket race with a lot of stakes to play for. We have, and just to let everybody know, all subs, bits, everything like that goes directly to charity. There is also a Twitch sale on at the moment, where if you gift 5 subs, you get 35% off gift sub bundles. So yeah, we support 3 amazing charities.
Did Chris take a sports car as well?
So many sports cars. Though I didn't see a Canadian bounce.
I suppose it's harder when you're in the sports car to do a Canadian bounce.
We would have to ask the Canadian bounce enjoyer himself, Mr. LP3. There is a different route for Bacon. I believe, like, Monkeys has so many different routes that are like slightly faster.
Yeah.
However, I cannot be bothered to like muscle memory learn a new route.
No, I'm the same. Yeah.
Breaker, this is Bart Simpson requesting one.
Even the NG Plus one, I was like very lazy with.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's lots of little micro optimizations that people like to do.
Bart Simpson at your service.
It's very optimal the way
Time to rock.
Chris took that wasp out.
Whoa! Laws of physics.
That was a lovely first car by Bacon.
Out of the way, wannabe. Oh yeah, baby, bring it on. Ow, my
2 for 2.
skull, my beautiful skull. That was expensive. It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
He will guide this one into the podium with the beam, and that's 3 strats out of 3.
I should do that more often. I blame his computer navigation system.
And yep, that was pretty much flawless.
Ow, my coccyx. Woo, nice one.
That is really good for Bacon. We do love
Yeah.
to see a good setup.
Wicked.
I don't
Very
want to
well
toot my own
executed.
horn, but you know, my sellouts was actually called good today on comms, so you know.
Nice, well done. That's a huge moment. It's a very
Yes, yeah.
satisfying mission to do well.
Aqua really wanted to rip into my sellouts, especially when there was a traffic card just randomly there, but you know, showed everyone.
I think give him the satisfaction. That was almost as good from Chris. He kind of the last car wasn't as clean, but he recovered it fairly
Yeah.
smoothly.
To be fair, Chris had a bumpy start. He had a bit of a rocky road through Homer 1, but since then... Oh, Bacon!
Ooh,
No!
Bacon.
Bacon! Oh!
What?
Bacon. Bacon?
Oh my god.
Oh. And that is why
That
Bacon
was-
is the best.
Have you seen my pointy-headedness?
Why we love Bacon. That was such a good recovery.
So I don't think the title was changed.
I thought it was. I thought I saw Townsend do it.
If a bot was.
Oh, okay. I saw him. I saw him try and like make the bot do it.
There.
Now to get.
I am the Lizard Queen! Phew, I should have paid more attention in the gym.
It's just another race of Vapo versus Axie.
Let's just do this thing. I'm on a mission. I need new undies. Millhop? Time to hit the streets. Oh dear.
Okay, it looks like yes,
Hope Bart can blame
the
today.
bot is not working.
Sorry.
Still, unfortunately, we just have to yell at Tim's.
I can touch the sky.
Seems unfair.
You have a gift for speed. Whoa.
Bacon has hit and run in Clueless, which I'm
Just a few more.
not sure I've
So-
seen too many times.
Biggest injustice of Speed Simpsons currently is LP3 not being mod, but King California being mod on Speed Simpsons.
That is, when you put it like that, that is weird. I mean, as much as I love Kane,
All for Lisa. Look at me.
that's a strange one.
I don't think Chris got the box yet. Is he gonna get the box? Is it gonna get him a box? Don't think it did. Could be wrong. Oh no, it did. Okay, I'm dumb.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
Oh, is it the standards? Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
realise it was a thing now.
Because you can
The,
flip it to get the
I see.
box.
Ah,
Because it will, if you get hit and run at a certain point, it will spawn the police car on the beach.
Forward momentum.
Yeah, VG.
nice.
Uh,
I like that. That's a good strat.
But Bart's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should consult Professor Frink at the observatory. He seems to
Neither
know
of these
everything.
runners having any problem with Bonfire.
This jerk ought to work.
High FPS feels good, man.
Professor. Oh yeah, I got my mojo working now.
Bacon does my cool.
Grandpa. Wow.
we do not want to see a Florida this
We do not.
tournament.
That would be, yeah, that would
This
be
reminds me of when I was Otto.
very unfortunate.
Hello, Spring. The time for action is now.
Also, the soundtrack to like this song particularly, to this mission reminds me of the F-Zero like soundtrack.
Never played F-Zero.
Oh, boo.
Sorry. Sorry to let you down.
It sounds like it could
But-
be a song from F-Zero.
Yeah. I assume F-Zero is from the early, from the 2000s, because that's the sort of vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. Like it was on the, so there was one on the SNES, one on the N64, one on the GameCube.
Okay,
Chris,
so like an old school.
Chris not having fun here.
Yeah, that is not a. There's not a clean first car by a long shot.
What's going on?
So he will lose
Although
more
that was
time
a
to Bacon there.
Perfect third car. Bacon.
Yeah,
Excuse
I didn't see Bacon's second car, but his first and third were like
Your fault.
chef's kiss.
Let's just do this thing.
And now for a mission that everyone loves.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer G.
Sleuthing.
Foulest of all crimes.
Chris having problems getting past the log feeder.
Hope no one saw that.
Tubular impact.
Strike two. Running over an elderly person without a license. Someone call the cops.
Chris just feels like he hasn't quite got his head of a game
That's a
yet.
big idea.
Yeah, he's looked very unsettled.
And you
In
got to
research,
get your head of a game.
Well, maybe I'd go faster if I took my
Very
pants
true.
off. What do you think?
I didn't see Bacon's third drop, but seems like it went over fairly well. He didn't fail the mission, which is all you can ask sometimes.
In what sense? Even Steven's X with an X at the beginning.
Chief Wiggin. Lisa Simpson at your service. One fish delivered to a happy home. Have a good life. Plenty of good living here. Why don't you watch where you're going? Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce. Next time, watch out for nets. They'll be turned into the wild. There goes my college money.
See,
That's true, yeah. Bacon. I don't know, calling him Bacon Man just feels weird. But Bacon.
yeah. I think we like your name has always been Axington, but we all call you Axe or Axie.
Yeah.
Freedom, my cold-blooded friends.
And obviously there's Resident Amber, but we always call her Little Bitch.
Call her all sorts of names. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a
Every name
we
under the
don't-
sun except.
We don't want to say all the names we call Amber.
Yeah, you get thrown off of the channel.
We would, yeah. We could have one slip up, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got an uncle called Anthony, but his workmates call him Tony, which threw me off.
Can you help a sister out? Oh, God.
They're like, "Oh, do you know Tony?" I was like, "No, I don't. I don't know Tony."
Crazy Toad Dog.
I need speed.
Yes, my uncle was Crazy Tone Dog.
Oh, my DMs are about to get flooded by Amber. I'm sorry, guys. Stens.
Taking it to the court. Easy as pie. The number, that is. Go. Color tab.
I'll do my best.
Is
It's good.
Hope I don't have to pay.
Very nice.
why does Bites remind me of an It Takes Two runner? Are you an It Takes Two runner, or am I just making it up? He is. Okay, I am right.
You're not making it up.
Let's go.
Why do you keep hitting everything?
Ooh, Bacon. Not quite getting donut fire. This could be a big opportunity for Chris.
Nice girls finish fast. Disappointing.
This could be huge. Yeah, Bacon is not doing very good. I would like to formally apologize to Big Amber, calling her little Quantaline. She is big.
Ah, so you're in the pocket of Big Amber.
Why, for a bit.
How about that?
Yeah, Bacon is fine, but at this level, like losing like 10 seconds here and there really lets Chris catch up. Chris has made a couple of errors so far, but it's not out the realm of possibilities that he does catch up. And if Bacon keeps making small mistakes, then you know.
Chris is doing this the sort of newish strat. So this will save some time. This will catch up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
One of the advantages being that as soon as he's collected that 10th donut, he's right by Chief Wiggum.
We all know Wiggum likes donuts.
Look away. Nothing to say. You're looking at some serious road rage.
You know, It Takes Two is one of the best co-op games. So if anybody has a friend, go play It Takes Two.
Yeah, I played a little bit of It Takes Two. It's a lot of fun.
I don't want to brag, but I'm 11th in Snow Globe inbounds. I want to brag.
Nice. I'd hate to speedrun it. I'd hate to like have someone depend on me.
That's fair.
To go fast.
Hook me up with some wheels, man. It's okay. Skinner closed the school to have asbestos installed. Cautiously, wildly.
I just let Bam.
Let him do everything.
Yeah. I just let Bam do it. You know. I was just there for a ride. I was like cheering him on from the backgrounds.
Yeah, Bam is pretty much good at every game I've seen him play.
Especially Inspector Gadget. Yeah, Chris should be able to make his coins work. He does have early inmate, which does make a big impact on coins. He's gonna get this box here, then another box, and he is a little behind Bacon, but he should be okay. I think one tell of like really good runners is being able to make worse coins work.
Yes, yeah, that was like Liquid's like bread and butter. Was he could just get coins out of like thin air, seemingly.
For sure.
Whatever just happened was none of my business.
Now I wish I had insurance. Nuts.
Oh, this vehicle was little Sally.
Bacon missing the 18th packet. He got gammed.
Oh no, another Gamden.
Ooh, that was an unfortunate hot car spawn. Kind of a sloppy ending to this mission from Bacon.
And this is just what I was talking about a couple of minutes ago when yes, Chris is a little bit behind, but Bacon keeps, you know, throwing away 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there, you know?
Yeah, I think Chris is definitely having a better Marge than Bacon is.
Yeah.
Chipping away at that lead.
Realistically, that's what he needs to do. He needs to keep chipping.
Yeah.
He needs to keep his head down, keep chipping.
Because Bacon's not likely to lose a lot of time all at once, so it's just got to be, yeah, you've just got to keep grinding away.
Marge Simpson, at your service. Sorry about that. Canyonero. Whoops. That's gonna cost me. Oh my goodness, that was so fast. How could you?
Both runners now on the same mission.
To the plan. No, nuts. I shall pay more attention. Oh, it's just nice to be out of the house. Kind sir, could you give me a lift?
Sure, you'd be surprised how well a second grader can drive.
Big Man hasn't had enough of Lisa. Decides he wants more Lisa.
Oh, we hate Lisa here. Do you remember a runner called Stop Lisa Abuse?
I
Now that's a throwback.
vaguely. I don't remember them like doing much running. I thought they were just like a shit poster in like chat.
I think we were a bit of both, honestly. I know we
I
definitely
think,
did
yeah,
someone.
yeah. There was a lot of people that did both of those, including me.
You were Wendell House for a while.
Yes, I was. Yeah, and I used to just comment. I used to not like play the game, just like be in chat. I was a lot happier about then.
Yeah, but then me, you, and Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Oh,
the class
Before-
of 2020.
Amber was part of the same like group.
Oh yeah,
as
shit.
well.
We used to be rivals.
It was
And
me,
now she's like-
you, Amber, and
Not too slow, just right. Walking.
Hedgehog 444.
Good old Hedgehog 444. Should never have changed his name.
Oh, that was the worst downgrade of a name.
Yeah.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
Huh? What?
For the last freaking time.
And his
tell me
toilet
about the crop
reviews.
circles.
There I was surrounded
Oh
by
yeah,
Tojo
I
and his
remember
fancy
that.
henchmen. When
And his
one
house
of
was
them,
like surprisingly
as
really
I
nice.
recall, it's me with a banjo.
But
Now,
his
I
house
never
had
eaten
5
a
toilets.
raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so
Who
I-
needs
Yeah, his
5
house is-
toilets
Have
to
go
a
with the
house?
crop circle?
And it was very clearly
Where
like
was
a
I? Right,
nice
well,
house.
the first time I rode
He
in
had
a
like
motor
lived in
car-
like a massive house.
Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it.
That's
in
living
up north
for you, though, you know.
tone.
True.
Well,
Get a
it's
5
Cheap
toilet
real estate.
house
Sort
for
of a
£2
cosmic kind of thing.
£2 a week.
It's kind of like a
Yeah.
shed with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming
A
off
5
it.
toilet. I love calling it a 5 toilet house rather than like a 5 bedroom.
Sounds awfully familiar.
People should use
I
that.
think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle.
Semi-detached.
cap.
3
Maybe
toilets.
that'll jog Bart's memory.
Ah,
Bart's in charge.
5 toilets, 12.6. Notice how many seats they have in the house. That's how you know someone's made it.
Slow
If their
and
floor plans have like 70 chairs, you
Bart,
know,
do you
you know they've made it.
70s chairs.
70s, yeah.
like the 70s art style. So like
do my best?
really like ugly.
Also, we don't judge house here. We listen and we don't judge.
That's very true, actually.
Thank you, Dysfunctional Raps, for gifting us up to It's Bites, the second best It Takes Two runner in the chat after myself, of course. But there are 3 amazing charities for Speed Simpsons. We have a Travel Project, which is a non-profit organisation that focuses on suicide prevention among the LGBTQ+ community. Save Children focuses on improving the lives of children through better education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, as well as providing emergency aid and natural disasters and other conflicts. And 350.org is an international environmental organisation addressing the climate crisis. Its stated goal is to end the use of fossil fuels and transition to renewable energy by building a global grassroots movement. Thank you very much.
That was very well done.
Thank you. I think everybody understood every word I said. I felt like a PB. That felt pretty good. But yeah, we all know Bam's my favorite It Takes Two runner. Guy's goated.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
Oh my god, Welsh Depression. That should be my rap name.
Welsh Depression. Yeah, that is the Welsh experience from what I've seen.
Please don't sue us again. I'm not very good at this. Not very good at this. Canyon narrow. Smashy, smashy.
Take a sip of my Sprite, 0 sugar, lemon and lime.
Nice.
Bottle
I'm really
made
getting
from
into
100% recycled plastic.
Beautiful. That's what you want to hear. You gotta be.
But it does
eco-friendly.
have the worst lid in existence.
Is it the one that like hinges onto
Is
the
on?
the bottle? Yeah.
But if
That's awkward.
Sprite wants to sponsor us, I will change my opinions just like that.
I've really gotten into like Sprite and 7-Up recently.
Nice. And
Really
Bacon
got- I've really
leads
got in-
Trailer Park in 46-41. Yeah, Sprite is really good.
Yeah, Sprite's very nice.
I feel like it's not as harsh like as Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I've completely gone off of cola now. I haven't drank it. I mean, I have the occasional Dr. Pepper if that counts, but yeah, I don't really drink cola anymore. Cleaned up my diet.
Onto Sprite. Nice.
On the Sprite. I mean, to be fair, Sprite Zero, like to me, that tastes exactly like Sprite.
Yeah.
It's one of the main advantages.
Did you know Tango is one of the like least sugary sugar drinks?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I actually prefer it to Fanta, I think.
I always remember when I was younger, like looking at it, and Tango had like 15% sugar compared to like 30-40% sugar, like the
Yeah.
normal confectionery brands.
Which is weird because it looks quite unhealthy. Like it's quite it sort of has like a glow to it.
It does, yeah. Also, Chris, his coins are slightly low. Like you want a 720 leaving Marge, but like a
Yeah.
702 is not too bad. It's got the 3 digits you want.
Yeah, pretty much. And a lot of these top level runners can improvise.
I have brought glory to the name of Nahasa
Yeah.
Prima Petalon.
Whereas like a lot of like worse runners would let it snowball from like a 20 coin deficit into like not being able to Globex.
Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Once again, no wrong outfits purchased here. Both
As much
runners
as we'd love to
successfully
see it.
becoming American. Yeah, as funny as it would have been.
One of my favorite Speed Simpsons moments was Liquid versus Vapo in
Yes.
the 2020 tournament.
I
When
remember that race.
Liquid buys Army and Vapo pauses the game to laugh at Liquid in chat. Probably
Yeah,
one of my
that was-
favorite Speed Simpsons moments.
That was a wild race.
How unproductive. Ah! I smashed my skull.
Oh, Bacon getting the car bomb. Let's go. I love to see it.
Legitimate businessman social club. Looks like a
I
good
still don't
idea.
understand
Taking
what
on-
creates the early drop from that color truck. Like, is there some sort of manip for it, or is it just blind luck? Only Homer of Steel knows.
Which Chris,
Oh no,
in a
Chris.
bit of a
Ooh.
oh dear.
Chastise me.
Oh, and it was looking
5-1 every time, man.
Well, that's devastating.
Bargain bin.
That is, yeah, that's
Yes.
not a...
Just as we were saying, like Chris's Marge was starting to pull back a little bit of time.
Yeah,
He was chipping away. He was, you know.
yeah, he was right on his heels. It was a really good race. I mean, it still can be, but it's
I'll see you in hell.
quite a
I've
big gap
seen
now.
Bacon fail 5-4 before. Anything could happen.
Very true. Yeah, anything can happen.
5-4 could be
5-1, man, is...
brutal.
Yeah. 5-1 is just... 5-1 catches so many people out.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, Chris is not having a good day, but
This is not good
this
for my
does
insurance.
mean that Bacon has a chance in
Could I
the
possibly get a ride? Hopefully my store will not be robbed
Survival.
more than 4 times
Yeah, of
I am
survival,
on
yeah.
What in
at the
hell were you thinking?
moment. Bacon has a worse average
Disgrace.
than
Human
either Chris or ZRN, which would come into play.
Here we are at the destination.
So it's not just about winning, he's got to have like a decent end time as well.
My jubilation knows
Yes,
no
but
bounds.
at this rate, Chris's average time might go down. But then Chris still has 2 more
Yeah.
races, Bacon has 1. So you never know.
Last time I left this store,
Yeah.
Trump put pornography in the Vital magazine.
And we've seen wild things happen before. Like Chris versus ZRN was insane.
Hindu coming through.
So at the moment, Chris beats ZRN, ZRN beat Bacon. And if Bacon beats Chris, then the bottom 3 are currently on 1 win. And assuming nobody beats the top 3, which hasn't happened yet, then the 4th spot would be duked out between the 3 runners in 4th, 5th, and 6th on 1 win.
Give me
And
a ride.
in that case, it would be whoever has the best average time.
Yeah, because they would have all. It'd be like a rock paper scissors scenario. Like there's no head-to-head advantage.
Yeah. Now, if one win from, like, there's a scenario where there's a three-way tie where the head-to-head is clearly in one person's favor because the other two have beaten, like one of the other two has beaten, like, you know, a Liquid or someone. But
Yeah. We'll
but in
see.
this scenario, I think I said it earlier, if Chris wins this race, then Chris pretty much goes through because he has the head-to-head versus ZRN, which would mean ZRN would have to do 2 upsets in order to get to 3 wins.
I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much
I believe the bot has broken Vapor
Yes,
or something.
the bot is not playing ball.
Yeah. So the first person camera doesn't despawn traffic, but flicking back does. So you see when they flick back. A Bacon, no, oh no. This is another one of those like 5 to 10 second time losses that were creeping in for Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're doing
Yes.
good, like, you know.
It's a shame one of you failed 5-1.
Well, you know, we had to make it look slightly realistic.
I suppose. Yes, Bacon does enjoy the car built for Homer horn.
The worst scenario would be a Tie Fuzzle versus Baconman race.
It's slowing me down.
That would be that would not be a sensory assault.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath. I'm flying! Oh, I should sleep more.
Will any runner get the most important card of the game, Chutney Squishy?
This is not
I
good
don't
for
think
my
we've had
nerves.
any Chutney Squishies this tournament yet.
That is a crying shame.
It is. I was gonna get it
That is-
today,
that is
but I
a
was
tragedy.
actually... Oh, Being of Universe apparently
Being-
has
yeah.
one Chutney Squishy. Let's go.
You can always rely on being to come through for
We
you.
can, yeah. I have not caught up on every person who's got Chutney Squishy this tournament.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
My mistake. I'm already going to be sued for slander against Amber later, but you know.
Lander. Oh yeah, you said she was little.
Clumsy vehicle.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I have apologized for it.
My friend has
Also, I believe with the Vapor race, that was the first group completed.
victim of chicanery.
So that's pretty cool.
Sir, hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. This is just between me and you, random object. Take that, Springfield. World like there's a convention in town.
My group finished first.
Good karma.
Very well done. We
Yeah,
love an
yeah, you're
efficient
welcome.
group. We love an efficient Speed Simpsons
And we were a
tournament.
five-person group as well.
5-person group.
What was everyone else's
Jeez.
excuse?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Scheduling masterclass. Didn't even set up one race.
That's why you're a moderator.
I'm too important to set up my own races. Also, that looks good for Bacon. You know, we've talked a lot about, you know. Look, did Chris do the cool thing where he gets the car on the monorail?
Yeah, he did the cool thing.
That's one
I forgot
thing
that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a CTD only thing for the longest time.
Good old. The real Shargo.
Ah, that's Jaw.
Mr. 46. Oh, that's quite true.
Yeah, it's a shame that CTD retired.
Smiles on such behavior. This town is going to pay for this.
I'm always going to be North America's number one warrior.
I've got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
You know,
I
I
head up
haven't
the
seen.
British branch.
I
of the
haven't
LA Fan
seen.
Club.
What are you like for Kingsman? The British like.
Yeah,
Fine by me.
but for North Americans, for the statesmen.
Yeah, statesman.
What was you going to say? Sorry.
I haven't seen anybody really go the stadium way this year. I feel like in the past there's been a lot more people like going the other way when Armor Truck gets destroyed. I haven't really seen that this year. Crew, less 60 runners.
Yeah, no,
Memory card.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
that would make sense. Oh, this is
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
Oh no, Bacon! Ah, he went for Bacon Curator and missed it. Have you ever seen Bacon Curator before?
Some rubber down.
I haven't. I don't think.
Yeah, so he breaks boost charges and slams him into the wall. But
Yeah, I think that's what he was going for.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. Is it quicker than God Curator?
Apu.
Um,
Automan.
Must be, I
I-
suppose. Otherwise, people wouldn't try it.
I didn't do it.
yeah, I think it is slightly slower. As Homer Steel has face palms in the chat.
You're all mine. No biggie. Whoa, wicked.
And true, Bacon is a mole man on a bounce enjoyer.
Bacon's coins are looking very nice as well.
I hope this car
Yeah.
can take it.
Ooh.
Oops.
Rough landing.
Are you even watching the road?
Now, some might say that having 700 coins here should make you not do Pier Box. But I'm not that kind of mad. I will get that box with 700 coins.
You don't wait until set to kill.
I do not trust myself in set to kill.
You don't trust yourself. That's probably a wise decision.
I get my coins, and if I have too many, I just don't get quests to do.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Damn sound.
Oh, he needs to not get busted here.
Oh, Bacon, no, Bacon. Oh, no!
Is bug.
That's exactly not that. What does he do now? Studio A.
Yeah, Studio A. See, most people would just do a grind here.
Yeah, it's an interesting workaround. I suppose it's
Ooh, Chris,
less fast than grinding.
Kearney.
Chris saving
very
a little
nice.
bit of time there. I feel like if Chris hadn't failed 5-1, it would be neck and neck at this point because Bacon kept like making small mistake and small mistake, which ended up, you know, losing him 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there.
Yeah, Chris was gaining ground slowly but surely.
Woo, nice one. Cowabunga.
It was a really close race up until that failed.
Yeah, after Marge it was a minute, and after a poo it was just under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it was. So actually, he did save a bit of time.
Jump to light speed.
Yeah. Once you
Like notwithstanding the fail, like kind of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Once you mitigate from the fail, it's been pretty much pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, it was like 1:49 behind after being like a minute behind, so only lost 49 seconds in a poo after failing 5-1. So you know.
It's been a good standard. It's been a good competitive standard this race.
Yeah. That might be the most cursed message I've ever seen, with the emote attached to it too.
Yeah, it's a weird opener. Also, no Patrick Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Bart Simpson at your service.
Yeah, that might be the weirdest, like...
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Look out!
Bite me.
Take that. Woo, nice one.
At Tim's.
Whoa, wicked.
You know, up and post.
We'll do a blog post.
I remember this being here before.
So,
That's totally awesome.
Bacon's Apu exit was a 1 hour and 56 seconds. Chris's Apu exit was a 1:02:45. Chris's 5-2 exit was a 1:05:51. Bacon's was a 1:04:26. So it is down to just 1:25 after the Studio A box that Bacon had to do. So down to just under a minute and a half here.
Jeez.
That's a 7-2 fail.
Easily, yeah, could easily swing either way.
Oh, awesome, man.
Yeah.
That was the best ride ever. What?
There was a race the other day, wasn't
We
there?
will-
Yesterday or the day before.
Professor
Completely.
Well,
Fine by me.
yeah, Chris and
Several
Zed.
you said.
Chris was like, Chris was behind going into 7-6, and ZRN blew up for waste.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I did
Was
see
it
that.
7-7?
I think it was literally in 7-7.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't write out these runners.
it was 7-7.
Write off these runners, sorry.
And Tie Puzzle, I believe, blew up for waste in 7-7 as well, with me and Aqua and Tyler on comms. So we've had a couple of 7-7 waste blow ups.
Concerning.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
Also, someone's drilling at 20 to 11. I should make a noise complaint.
Woo, nice one.
Should make a noise complaint. Should not be drilling it at that time.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me. Hello, drivers. Got a little principal skill. You got it.
No, Towson, don't be silly.
I'll educate you.
Don't be
when you
obtuse.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
want. Fire in the hole.
Oh, that was so cool.
Sorry, I thought you did it on purpose.
Dust eaters.
Yeah, I'll educate you a new one.
It's time now to show the proof to Krusty. And if he doesn't believe me
And T
now,
to 11.
I'll
Yeah.
his butt.
Or 22-11.
Bart Simpson at your service. Eat asphalt eaters. I'm scared.
Today's been a long day.
That's been a long day. It always is when it's hot.
Yeah. I had to work in an airconless hospital from 8:30 till 6. Then I came home, did a race without aircon, and then I'm now doing commentary without aircon.
And been an airconless day.
It has.
And it's still. I mean, I'm indoors obviously, but it's still very.
It's very
Well, it's
muggy.
not like very muggy, very humid.
Oh no, it's gonna pour down with rain at midnight. Everyone get her umbrellas. Rain is
Yeah, I've heard there's
expected,
gonna be a lot of,
guys.
like, yeah, like a lot of nighttime storms. Which is probably the best time to have them, really.
My rims cost
And it's gonna pour down with rain at 6 a.m.
Oh, Bacon!
Oh no.
He's got enough time, though, hasn't he? Oh, no,
Yeah,
he
he's.
hasn't.
Oh no, he hasn't. No, no, because he does the one cycle. Oh my god.
Shit, yeah, of course. So,
Oh, Chris.
I mean, wow.
Chris, please. This is your moment. Chris. Chris.
he will have to restart his mission as well.
No. All I see
Well, it's all come apart.
I saw Bacon's screen, look across, see Chris driving in reverse up a hill. Oh, that was that's a textbook Secretary FMJ. But all I can think is this is hurting like averages, even if Bacon wins. That sort of mistake, it's an average.
Yeah. That could be, oh, Chris.
Oh, and now Chris having to restart mission. Ooh.
So Bacon seemingly hasn't lost much ground at all. Maybe a little task.
Because Chris had to restart FMJ, and I wouldn't say his fail is as expensive. Bacon definitely.
Oh yeah, Bacon's was quite brutal.
Yeah. Bacon's was quite far down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bacon lost about a minute 10 to that.
Yeah, that is awful.
Coming at ya.
Let's do this thing.
It's become a scrappy race now.
Yeah.
Lay some rubber down.
And Chris is scrapping over time, but he really needed to not scrap, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, either of those, if either runner just manages to get through that without restarting a mission, they probably be in not, you know, that could have been a pivotal moment.
Son of a, nothing lasts forever.
All right.
Damn it, I dropped my kebab.
Oh, bull bop.
Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
Jump to light speed.
Oh,
also,
Chris.
we have been number crunching in the back end, and we can confirm Tilbert has made it through in the group.
Crashing time.
Oh, good for Tilbert.
Let's roll.
Oh, Chris, no. Oh, this is...
Yeah, I've done it.
This is disastrous for Chris now.
Yeah, and I think that does completely nullify any time you might have gained.
Yes, Tilbert goes for an average time. And Momo is now is third in the group, and Dubach is a fourth.
Come back here. Them's our sleeping on boards. Guess I'll have to use a hog or a pillow now.
still find an interesting tidbit. On average time, I was technically second fastest average in my group.
Oh wow. You locked in.
The joys of only doing one run.
We're number one. We're number one.
But because I took VBAC's win, does that mean technically I am through? The Axie fans out there.
We'll campaign. We'll start a petition.
Start a petition, yeah. So, as much as I want to talk more about this race, it is sad sometimes when like runners are having a rough day, and it's kind of like we all know Chris isn't having a good time. He's 5 minutes red. It is going to be detrimental to his average. I think he really needs to like brush himself off and come back another day. He's one of the. He's a really good runner, and he's facing Liquid on the 19th, and that will be an interesting race. I think he really needs to, and then he's got Calvin a couple of days later. If he gets a good time in both of his races, I think he could still go through.
Yeah, so he's got to keep his chin up. I mean, this game, I think it is very mental. A lot of this game.
For sure, yeah. It's like when the pressure's on, it's really hard. Chris probably knew if he wins this race, he's like through to the knockouts. I do think whoever gets through to the knockouts in 4th place will have a rough time. Yeah, that was a 1:14.59 Part 2 exit there for 12:14 Part 2, which is about a minute behind what I got in my race.
Jeez. You got like a 1:31, didn't you?
Yeah, but like just for segment time was about a minute behind.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice alien crab.
I got like an 11:13, I think, 11:12 Part 2. Doing that for Bacon always worries me.
Piece of cake.
What? He's gonna crash his game?
It's crashing time.
Yeah, because I just see someone falling and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're just so used to it being like the end of a run.
Yeah.
Mean speed thingy. Take that. Learn to drive, you dumbass.
Bacon gets it first try.
Yeah, and Bacon's Part 2 time, for context, was a 11:22.
It's that black car again. Ooh, it has the
Which
speed of a jump combined with the tenacity
isn't
of a
great,
dog.
but then if you take into account the fact he lost a minute to set to kill, it's like
Yeah, no,
almost
yeah,
it was about the 10-minute mark, which is about what you want. You want sub 10 at that level.
Just paint.
Yeah.
Just paint.
Yeah, it was largely the set to kill that.
Yeah.
Screwed him.
That's the easiest pie.
Maybe
But
Chris.
looking more and more- Right.
There you go.
Sweet.
I'm saying he's looking more and more like he's about to win here. I mean, you don't often see Bacon. Some huge time losses in Homa 2, so
You don't know.
he's very consistent at all these strats, pretty much.
Tickling my feet.
This isn't Rats vs Shaggers.
No, he's got even better than 10.
Oh no, Chris is gonna have to do 7-3 now. Nobody wants to see this.
Beatable Chris.
Oh yeah, for sure. Though Vapor was saying like it's actually not that bad for things. if you just go inbounds for 7-3, and then if you are confident with 7-4-5 zombie car, it's not actually that bad. It's
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. It's only like in the actual mission itself, 7-3. It's like what, 30 seconds?
not even that. It's about 15 seconds.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's an interesting way of looking at it. Because obviously the big advantage used to be that you started 7-4 out of bounds, but that's obviously not the meta, I guess, anymore. Or at least not one of the high-end strats.
Yeah, the high-end meta.
Oh, out of control! In your face! Omega boom!
Ooh,
Piece of cake!
Bacon losing jump zone there.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy!
Yeah, mindless destruction.
Yeah, for 200 FPS, that was a very smooth
Hey,
7-3.
it's totally not supposed to happen.
Chris lining up. Got a big car out of bounds now.
Yeah, when I was having issues with 7-3, I debated learning 7-4-5 zombie car and just doing what Vapor did, and then I realized it probably isn't worth it.
It looks very hard. It's one of my favourite ones to watch, but it looks.
7-4 is relatively easy. 7-5 is so hard.
Yeah, 7-5 is where it's Where you got to climb you got to get like that, hit the bounce off of the back of the power plant.
Yeah.
Tickling my feet.
7-4 I got relatively successfully in like a short amount of time. 7-5.
Yeah.
Bacon not blowing up his car. Very good there.
Where'd you get the... I was 10 years younger, I'd see your britches. It's crashing time!
Come on, Chris. You got this, Chris. Let's go.
700 trunks. Bacon wrapping up now.
Also, Tim's, as you're here, when you got a minute, can you make up with 3 mod?
Yeah, good point. Gotta be done.
Alright, I'll work the pedals and you steer. Keep my gut. Come on, suckers!
And it looks like Bacon is about to finish. And solidly gets a 1:21:58. Let's go.
Very, very good time considering all of the big time losses.
It was like that when I got here.
All right. Ooh, like no.
GG's in chat.
I've really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
Come on, suckers!
Yeah, mindless destruction. Oh, chicks love it.
Yeah,
when I
once
do
again, this is very close to his average. So his average is a 1:22:10. His last race was a 1:22:10.
Right! Well, I wish I
Okay,
had a dog
so-
with a saddle.
So he's very consistent.
Yeah, he's got a 1:21:07, a 1:23:12, and a 1:22:10, and a 1:21:58.
Keep my gut.
And we are closing in on the end of Chris's. At the end of the day, this should be like a mid 124, which I know he won't be happy about, but fair play. He's kept his head down, and done his best, you know. And we can only applaud people for doing their best.
Exactly, yeah. He's played well pretty much 95% of the run. It's just been those one error too many in the end. Well, I suppose 1 or 2 errors maybe.
Yeah, he made an error on 6-5, 6-6, and 1-3, and
yeah, 5-1,
5-1,
and 7-7. Oh no, I thought he dropped the race then. He looked like like a sharp turnaround. I thought he hit something.
That's same. I did that with Bacon when he did the sharp turnaround there. I was like, ooh.
It's the lack of audio. It's really
yeah.
Sort of fill in the blanks. But no, that's
Okay, that's a lawsuit.
Very nicely recovered. GG.
A GG Bacon.
GG's. It was a run.
It was indeed.
Yeah.
To answer Fated's question, the mission fails. If you don't spawn the chase car, you can't finish the mission. But GG, Chris.
GG's, Bacon.
Yeah, GG's.
At least I got a sub 130.
Well, that was sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, all in all, this run was fine. Without that set to kill and 7-6, it's a 119. I'll take that.
Yeah, those are only your 2 sort of real big time losses. I mean, both of you were pretty consistent. It was just mission fails and stuff like that that slowed you both down.
It was like at one point, Bacon, you had a couple of missions in March where you were just leading a bit of time, and Chris was coming back, like clawing his way back, and then the 5-1 failed. 5-1 failed.
No
we thought
way.
was gonna be the end of it, and then like you had to grind. You had to get through your way box, and it was within a minute and a half again, and then you failed 6-6. And I look at Chris's screen, and he's just going up the road backwards in FMJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Yeah,
yeah, very, very cinema.
I failed 5-1 because of the ESS at the monorail, because the Vote Quimby truck was blocking my way.
You got Vote Quimby quite hard.
And then I failed FMJ once, then I failed set to kill probably 3 times, I don't know. Failed 7-2 as well. I don't know. Crazy run.
No, I mean it was it was a lot. I mean, other than that, like a lot of the it was very consistent from a strats point of view. It was just those unfortunate moments.
Yeah.
Can I just add?
Bacon, sorry, go
that my curator. I despise those stairs in curator over anything else in this whole game. Those stairs have made me miss the strat like 30 times at least.
Jeez.
Fuck those stairs in particular. That is all.
Yeah, a lot of the stairs in this game are very weirdly designed.
Oh, and like strangely early game there was a decent like gap just because of the office space.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
There's not a lot. Yeah. Also, one thing Axe pointed out, Bacon, is how consistent you've been. So this is like your average is around like 122, and apparently like every run now has just been like a low 122, or obviously this one's been just under, just shy of it.
Yeah, my average before this run was 122.10, which is exactly what I got in my previous race.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now it's slightly less. Let's go. Hopefully it'll be slightly less for tomorrow as well.
Yeah, it's got to keep improving.
Yeah,
I mean, there is
you are
a light.
slowly catching up on average.
I mean, a win today is it's like a little light in the tunnel in terms of qualifying for the next round.
Yeah, I'm not sure what'll happen if me, Chris, and Zern all go like 1 and 4.
It's average time.
Oh yeah,
average
okay then.
time.
Well,
Because
I'm consistent.
because you've beaten Chris, Chris has beaten ZRN, and ZRN beat you.
Yep.
Yeah. Rock,
Because
paper,
of
scissors.
that, it's average time. If Chris had won this race, I believe ZRN would have then needed to go to get 3 wins to go through because it would have been head-to-head tiebreaker. But yeah, the permutations are crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of maths.
I was breaking my brain earlier this race doing maths. But I believe that's about it for this race, unless either of you have anything else to say.
Hopefully I'll get an actual sub 120 tomorrow, since my last race is tomorrow.
I cross my fingers.
Yeah,
for you.
me too. Hopefully I can get a sub 120 in one of the 2 races I've left.
True, it is for sub 120 bracket. It would be nice to see everybody in there getting the
Yeah.
sub 120.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's we've got false advertisement lawsuit.
But
Thank you so much to sorry.
The next race is Derek and Towson. It'll be happening at 2 a.m. BST. I will not be awake for that one. It
I
is
will
in
not be
3
awake.
hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much, House, for commentating. Thank you, Towson, for restreaming.
Yeah. Thank you, Towson. And thank you, Axe, for commentating.
Thank you very much, and we will see you all next time on The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah.